Who were the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, and what were their names? Jesus Christ met his disciples through various encounters and circumstances, as described in the New Testament of the Bible. While Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brothers, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. Then he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." They immediately left their nets and followed him. They continued to walk along the Sea of Galilee. Jesus saw two other brothers, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, in the boat with Zebedee their father, mending their nets. He called them, and immediately they left the boat and their father, and followed him. While Jesus was walking, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax office. And he said to him, "Follow me." So he arose and followed him. Jesus decided to go to Galilee, where he met Philip and asked him to follow him. Philip, from Bethsaida like Andrew and Peter, found Nathanael and told him they had found the prophesied Messiah, Jesus of Nazareth. Nathanael skeptically questioned if anything good could come from Nazareth, but Philip urged him to come and see. When Jesus saw Nathanael approaching, he praised him as a truly honest man from Israel. The specifics of how Jesus met the other disciples are less detailed in the Gospels. However, they were chosen by Jesus to be part of his 12 apostles. The disciples traveled extensively with Jesus, witnessing his teachings, miracles, and interactions with various people. They accompanied him throughout Galilee, Judea, and other regions. In the Sea of Galilee, the disciples were in a boat with Jesus when a severe storm arose. They woke Jesus, fearing for their lives, and he calmed the storm. Jesus fed over 5,000 people with just a little food. He also healed many people, including those who had leprosy, those who were possessed by demons, those who were blind, those who were deaf-mute, and those who were paralyzed. Jesus raised from the dead the ruler's daughter, Lazarus, and the son of the widow of Nain. Who were the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ? The names of the 12 disciples of Christ were mentioned in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Now we read the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 10 verses 1 to 4. And when he had called his 12 disciples to him, he gave them power over unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these: first, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. Let's now read the Gospel of Mark chapter 3, verses 13 to 19. And he went up on the mountain and called to him those he himself wanted. And they came to him. Then he appointed 12, that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach, and to have power to heal sicknesses and to cast out demons. Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James the son of Zebedee and John the brother of James, to whom he gave the name Boanerges, that is, sons of thunder, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. Let's now read the Gospel of Luke chapter 6, verses 12 to 16. Now it came to pass in those days that he went out to the mountain to pray, and continued all night in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called his disciples to himself, and from them he chose 12 whom he also named apostles. Simon, whom he also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Matthew and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon called the Zealot, Judas the son of James, and Judas Iscariot who also became a traitor. There is a difference between the Gospels regarding the name of one of the disciples. In the Gospel of Luke, the disciple is referred to as Judas son of James, while in the Gospels of Matthew and Mark, he is referred to as Lebbaeus, also known as Thaddeus. To resolve this contradiction, the Christian scholars state that Judas son of James is Lebbaeus, also known as Thaddeus, but they provide no evidence for their claim. In the original Greek version, we find that Judas was the son of James. However, the translation of this text varies among different Bibles. Some Bibles translate it according to the original version as Judas, the son of James, while others correct the translation according to what is mentioned in the Epistle of Jude, chapter 1, verse 1, as Judas, the brother of James.